Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how to put together my A2 card and drawer organizer. You'll find the files at the Silhouette Online Store and at LoriWhitlock.com in SVG format. So I've cut out everything for the project here in front of me, and these two pieces here belong to the little drawer, and this is a little divider for the drawer. I'm going to go ahead and just set those aside for a minute, and we'll put together the little top, which is just a really simple slip lid box. So go ahead and fold the base with all of the score marks towards the center, and then you're just going to put glue on those 4 little glue tabs. Okay, so we'll just put a little adhesive on those tabs. Just make sure your corners are nice and square. Okay, so that's the bottom of the box, and then this is the lid. It's assembled exactly the same way. So go ahead and put glue on those tabs as well. Okay, so I'll go ahead and set that aside, and we'll let those two pieces dry. Okay, now the drawer is pretty simple. You basically have a drawer that slides inside a casing, and this is the casing piece. Go ahead and fold everything towards the center, and I've gone ahead and glued those covering panels to the outer 3 sides, as you can see. So let me unfold that again so you can see. These long covering panels go right there, and there's also a covering panel with a hole in it, and it's going to go right here on this panel on the drawer. So let's go ahead and fold up the casing for the drawer, and we'll glue that in place. So I'm going to put glue on these 2 glue tabs here. Okay, so now that your casing is put together, we'll go ahead and set that aside and let it dry. And we'll go ahead and put the drawer together. So you're just going to fold everything towards the center and go ahead and glue everything down. And you'll tuck in these little tabs on the side and wrap those sides around and glue it down nice and tight. That'll give you a nice reinforced drawer. So let's go ahead and put some adhesive on that. And I'm just going to do one side at a time all the way around. Oops. And put a little bit of glue on the inside of those flaps as well, so that everything sticks down nicely. And I'm just going to hold that until it dries. Okay, so to finish up our little set, we've got the little drawer completed with all those sides glued down, and we just need to insert a little brad in that hole to make a little handle for that drawer. So I'll just put that in and open that up. And that could be done in between the layers if you'd like to hide the metal piece. Doesn't really bother me, but just in case. This is the little divider, and that can sit right down in here. And you certainly do not need to use this divider. If you'd like to store, for instance, cards in the top and envelopes in the bottom, you certainly would not need this divider. But if you wanted to put your cards and envelopes up here and maybe some embellishments or tags or string or things like that down in the bottom, you can use the divider. So our drawer fits nicely in our casing like that. And then we have our little box that sits on top of our drawer. So we just need to adhere the box and the drawer together. So I'm just going to put some adhesive on that. Okay, and that is all there is to it. Now we have our little lid that fits right on top. And that is the completed project. And tie a little ribbon on that, and it's a super great way to give a set of stationery or anything else. Could be used as a little jewelry box for a little girl or something like that as well. Have a great day. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.